Another episode of Koala Bear Gang. Getting professional on you guys today.
It's a big one.
Yeah, to the lab, if you will.
Yeah.
He just got back.
Back to the lab again. Back to the lab again. Where we can tell you guys about Elements. Do you guys know about that Dexter song?
Of course, I remember that on TV. Whoa, back to the lab again.
I do.
That's all I know.
Well,
that's pretty much
Do we
the
have to
only
bring
part
that
I
up now?
remember.
Should we show that?
I think
Yeah,
we're gonna
it's the theme song for the episode.
we got to, yo. Gotta let them know.
Oh, sure. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, look at him, man.
Extra gangster rap. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the elements of life. The elements that make up the world that we're in.
Wait, was he crip walking?
He's element walking. Look at him.
A wide stance.
He's clipboarding. He's studying. He's not in the
let
streets.
him know I got a PhD.
He's in the texts. Yeah, he has a PhD, bro. And then the two robots from something else. You gotta know.
There's a whole verse here. Wow.
Yeah, there's a whole rapper that never will blow up that made this song.
You didn't have to do him dirty like that.
Just like the Sonic. Do you guys know about the
He's
guy who made
celebrated
the
here.
Sonic theme song? Like the Sonic Pumpkin
The
Hill
Knuckles
rap? Yeah.
No.
Do you know about him?
Knuckles rap. Yeah, I know about the song.
But you know about him.
Yeah, I know the Knuckles rap from Sonic Adventure.
What was his fate? Naturally he had a big illustrious career. Actually, that was a early Kendrick right there.
Well, after the song blew up with memes, he wanted to demand his true royalties for that from like Sega.
Okay.
And that was a whole debacle. And ever since, he's been making Pumpkin Hill-esque remixes to try to recapture the fame and the moment of his Pumpkin Hill rap.
So he got no royalties from that music?
Very little. I think they pay. He's like, it's like, I think he made that when he's like 18 or 19. So he's very new a rapper, and so they paid him like a flat fee to have the song completely. Like they're like, we'll pay you $5,000 or something to have this song.
Like a flat
Exactly.
money up front if
Right.
you're a struggling musician.
And now Pumpkin Hill rap is.
So here's the thing about that guy. I guess someone tried to get in touch with him to say okay, but the proof of it. I guess he wouldn't supply proof, so they don't actually know whether or not Sega did scam him or not, or whether or not he was making the story up. But the guy apparently is kind of a dick.
Yeah, he is.
So no receipts. No receipts.
He's like
all these pseudo celebrities and their egos.
He messed up.
Yeah.
Back to the lab again.
That's why you got to keep everything in writing.
It's just so funny that he keeps making remixes to the Pumpkin Hill rap. I'm like, bro, it's over. It's over.
Got it. Okay, wait. Do you want to take your tripod?
And just
That's our publicist.
We just wanted to document this historic episode because it really is important. The science community is probably going to pay attention to this for years to come. It's just going to be one of those. It's
like our Let It Be
references.
Our Let It Be.
Like when the Beatles did Let It Be and they wanted the film crew.
We're just letting you know in advance. This is kind of our Let It Be already.
When they made that song, John Lennon said, "This is what we're doing." He didn't even give them any creative input.
You watched that? We're already burnt out, ready to break up. I've seen the original and I saw the long, recent one because I'm a big Beatles fan. So
what was that there?
It's a Beatles poster. It's all their albums. So Let It Be was not the last one they recorded together. It was the last one to release.
Right.
Abbey Road was the last they recorded together, but by Let It Be, they were pretty much done. John had to bring Yoko every day.
Of course, she
had to
sat
sit
by.
Yep, she had to sit right by them and
Little did they know she was studying, waiting, watching.
It wasn't her fault, but it didn't help that they were so attached, and he was doing heroin at the time with her, and You could tell, like, so
Allegedly, or
the documentary, it takes you day by day, and there's several days where he just does not change clothes or wash his hair.
Ugh.
So yeah, him and Yoko had to stink. So
Why-
Paul was pretty much pulling it
it's
together.
just what happens.
Yeah.
Please shower.
Why do artists think that that's also
Showers.
artsy, like not taking showers? Like that's
Being
not
dirty?
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's not artsy at all.
It's bad for the creative process, the positive ions from running water.
When Mercury's in retrograde, watch out because you better shower, mister.
Oh, not the Mercury retrograde again.
Well, it had to be said.
Well, yeah, it was interesting because Paul, you could tell, is the last one who's really into the idea of being the band and keeping it together. He's like the really hard worker, but John is kind of like a genius who can't focus. Like, John doesn't contribute that much initially, and then he just walks in and he's like, oh, I got a song, and he writes Across the Universe and what would become Jealous Guy, 2 huge hits, and that's just kind of how he was.
And then he got shot.
Why is it all those really
like-
creative,
Just hilarious.
the insanely
Like a
popular
fan.
creative musicians that just go insane? They just lose it, man. They can't handle it, or what's going on there?
He didn't really lose it. I mean, he was always eccentric.
Yeah, I just
They
think
don't.
like,
They always turn to drugs and things.
I mean, I feel like J.
most
Cole,
of them.
he said a line like, an artist is just, I think we said this before, like an artist is just a professional way of saying you're insane. Like, it's just like the people that are kind of on that weird, because your brain has to work much more wildly different than the normal brain to create things, like, out of nothing, if you ask me. Especially good things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, look at Dom's great art. You think he's sane?
No, I
was kidding.
Any minute, I'm a ticking time bomb, guys.
And we've seen the Edge here a couple of times on the show. It's pretty well documented, of course.
Yeah, behind the scenes,
You'll see some of the pictures that were taken here today.
The people at home
Hence the
don't know
lab
the
coat.
real me. Behind the scenes, I'm like, I got a real difficult writer.
You're playing
Yeah.
a character right now.
He doesn't take showers. He says that it just, his body
No.
self-cleanses.
No, I got like a pig pen cloud around me. I'm walking around, you can't see it.
Just like
It's
Lennon.
one of
Wow,
those
he's just
stuff.
like Lennon.
No. Yeah, just like Lennon.
Wow.
Exactly.
What
I
a
got
creative genius.
I got a knitted bracelet, so I'm a little worldly. Like I've been
Oh,
places.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's got the air about him.
You
Something about that
You got one of the
European
locals
shirt.
to make that for you.
Something about the bracelet and the European shirt. I just
Went
Oh,
up to one of the locals and said, "Hey, chop, I need something to bring home for Instagram."
They see me like out on the street. They're like, "This guy doesn't vote. He's above the system.
too cool. Yeah. Too cool.
He knows what's really up."
Yeah, for real.
This guy's probably in the running.
He knows Don't Look Up isn't a comedy.
The documentary.
Yeah, the
Events that haven't
documentary.
happened yet.
You
Yeah,
guys just don't understand.
you guys are so
That's
good.
one of my
It's
favorite like
nuanced, it's
hacky like
nuanced.
director takes where they'll make like a movie that's like a blatantly like a horror or comedy, and then they'll be like, it's actually a musical. I'm like, what? Like, no, think about it. And they just won't elaborate.
Yeah,
Yeah, like imagine, like you made something
like how Jordan
like Good
Peele
Will
pulled that
Hunting.
with Get Out, where he's like, it's not a horror
Yeah.
movie, it's a documentary, and then they're like, all right, dude.
Yeah, that's one of the parts where you're like, all right, Jordan. Like,
Calm down.
was this a bit? Like, come on.
You made a good movie, all right?
Yeah. It's like, okay, just own it. Just own it.
Yeah.
He had his moment though.
Yeah,
Have you
Nope
guys
is
seen
good.
Nope?
I saw it
not
last
yet.
night.
How was it?
I liked it.
How was it?
I liked
Good.
it.
I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I heard bad things, but it was Logan Paul who said them. So I was, it's probably great. It's probably a great movie.
Yeah, Logan
Wait,
Paul,
Logan Paul
man.
didn't like it?
Oh my god.
He really.
Well, forget
hated
it. Forget
So it's
it.
great. It's gotta be
No,
great.
forget it.
Oh wait, we're
The
done.
truth has been spoken.
Yeah, the word has been said.
He's
I'm trying to
I
find.
was really excited to see it, but I guess I can't now.
Logan doesn't approve.
I gotta refund my tickets. I already bought my tickets. I have to refund them.
I'm trying to find. Let's see if we can find that Twitter thread. Because what did he say exactly about Nope?
It was long.
Was he offended by it? Because it was like...
He's just sick of Jordan and his fame, and he doesn't deserve...
he hates people with giant necks.
Yeah,
I always
right.
said that. He's always had a long... Like, he's always had a huge neck.
Doing WWE now.
He doesn't like my mushroom haircut.
It's okay. My thing is this: like, first of all, the article I'm reading is from. Hold on, let me pull it up for you guys.
It's my fault.
Okay.
Just because.
I'll own this one.
And then let me pull it up to like here. Okay, it says the boxer. He's not a. I mean, he boxes sometimes, but don't call him a boxer. It says boxer dislikes. What are you saying?
I thought his brother
is more of a boxer than him. Yeah. Boxer dislikes Jordan Peele's film for 10 reasons.
I mean, this content creator logo.
Oh wait, I don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about to say like there's spoilers there. Like that's not even. Well, where's his general review?
Why would they do that?
His tweet.
Okay, Nope is one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. Before explaining that the movie's objectively slow and confusing with
if you click that
themes.
Link, will it take you to the Twitter thread?
Where? Which one?
And when it says wrote. He wrote Nope is the one of the worst movies.
Where's that at?
No. Where you were there.
Oh.
Where it's Nope is one of the worst
he wrote.
movies. Wrote. Will that take you to the yeah.
Logan Paul says Nope to Nope.
Nope is one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. I love Jordan Peele and KK Palmer can act her ass off, but this movie's objectively slow and confusing. And it's not that confusing with stretched themes that don't justify the pace. I don't know what that means. There's not even themes. There's like one thing going on. Like this is, I will say, as someone who saw
it, it's a focused movie.
Compared to most of Jordan Peele's movies, this one has one thing going on. Like his other movies always have like at least 4 things he's trying to say. This one has one thing going on, and it's not even a message. Like, this is the most movie he's made. It's not.
I'll give you that Us gets a little heady and confusing at times, but I think Get Out's pretty focused.
But I can see the debate if there's other underlying themes in Get Out that aren't just a movie. But this one for me is like there are no underlying themes. It is just the plot of this movie.
It knows what it's about.
Right, exactly. It's not hard to conceptualize something disturbing. Okay, well, now he starts spoiling. Okay, after this one, he starts spoiling. It's not hard to conceptualize something disturbing. A trained chimp goes animalistic and mauls an entire set, or a UFO devours everything. It's hard to essentially tie it to the plot, which was done remarkably poor here. A series of questions. It's not. Oh my god! Like I mean, I gotta wait till you guys see it because I don't want to spoil anything. And then if you are confused, I can wrap it up because Mary, she wasn't confused. She had 2 questions, and I understand. I don't understand, but I can see why they were there. Yeah. But other than that,
it's easy to have questions after a movie. That's normal. It doesn't mean you were lost the whole time.
Exactly. He seems like he was lost the whole time, which is really crazy to me because it's not that hard to follow.
No, see, part of me thinks we're falling for his ploy because he wants the reaction almost.
Yeah,
it's like, well, I know people are gonna really dig this one. Let me just complain about it. See how many likes and engagement I get.
Right.
He knows the system. He knows how this shit works.
I'm like, maybe
pisses me off.
Maybe he could just not try to say the movie is objectively this just because you think it is.
Like there are movies that come out, like I wasn't real hot on the newest Batman, but I didn't say like it was bad objectively or anything like that. I was like, I've had about my fill of dark Batman, but I acknowledge there's things about it that are very good that I liked, but overall I was like, a little too long, a little too dour, but I can see why some people would really dig it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
Dark Knight balanced it too well. They got a 2.
Yeah, that's my thing. I can't help but compare it to like the Nolan movies, and Dark Knight was just so. It's my Batman.
Perfect. It's perfect of the time. It was my Batman personally, so it's better.
It's our generations, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, I just don't know because like I never was too big on Batman, so I just don't.
What? All right, podcast. Thanks, guys, for coming. We're gonna wrap
I've
up
had
here.
Batman for now, so I get it.
I was always bigger on Spider-Man. So
I like
I've just never been a hero guy. I don't know what it is.
yeah. I don't think I'm a hero guy. Just like
no,
Spider-Man
my hero
movies. You know, I don't even really like the comic or anything. Just the movies.
Well, we'll talk about when we do our superhero movies
MCU
episode.
and all that.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Oh my god.
Now some of these
do we have
don't.
to?
Some of these aren't elements. I don't know if they are, unless they're the elements that we never talked about in my study.
Well, you'll have to educate me on what some of them.
I know what probably
the
all
ones.
these are actually.
Like,
So this will be pretty easy for me.
I think that these are like the play. Like there's all right. Where's the periodic table?
We'll just do a quick Google of them all, of every single one.
But some of these don't exist. Like some of these are placeholders for theories. Like
what was that? Oh, okay.
Like this down here are all.
These are man-made, right?
No, well, these are kind of man-made, but not all of them are even man-made. Like in man-made, in elements, you have to only achieve a stable element for maybe 2 or 3 seconds for it to have existed, and then it can be, then it can explode.
Well, how the heck do you know so much? Maybe you could explain that just real quick.
Well, I got a degree in biochemistry, so.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
So do a little study in here. But I was more on the bio side than the chemistry side. But these little elements down here, like the americanium and things like that, these are like americium or whatever the hell. These aren't even like, some of them have existed for 2 seconds in a really expensive experiment of our tax money. Our tax money went to making something for 2 seconds, or they're like blank and they're placeholders for theories. Like it only makes sense because we found this element. And we found this element, so these kind of elements have to exist in between. We just don't know if they do, but they should. So that's why I say like these elements down here are kind of like weird because they're super nuclear, so they're not even as stable, and like they don't really even count.
Indubitably.
Now this stuff up here is the stuff that we deal with all the time. So that's the real stuff.
What you're
those are the real.
Yeah, and if you're not watching the video podcast, stay confused because you should be watching this video podcast.
Well, you should be always. If you're not listening, why?
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna cancel that actually. But so you're saying we should maybe leave those off or what?
I don't know. I'm just putting a placeholder out there so in case if we run by them, you'll be like, "What the heck is that?" I'll be like, "That's one of those. It's one of those weird ones that aren't like But anyway,
this episode's just so beautiful to me.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
I just love that we're doing this.
It's so like we obviously just gonna get this out of the way because we wouldn't be talking about anything without this element.
We need it.
It's the best.
We gotta get oxygen out.
It makes you feel good.
H2
as well. It's like.
Well, that was on Shark Tank actually. Recently, well, not recently, but like a couple seasons ago.
Well,
what was
canned oxygen? Pure canned oxygen for
I saw
like
that
$50.
I have some. I have a little
I
like
can't remember what the product
oxygen
was called.
things. Like you shake them and then they.
Go Shark Tank. Go Shark Tank. Oh, there it is. Boost.
Yeah, it gives you a little. Oh, it's like an inhaler.
Let's go ahead and get claimed here real quick.
Yeah, for real. Just real quick.
We'll talk over it.
We'll talk over it, but it's sometimes
boost oxygen in the can. This is worse than
damn seconds.
This is worse than water. This might be needed in like 2070 million when there's no oxygen left, but not
2070 million maybe.
Yeah, so
I could see 2070 million. We've got canned
oxygen. The bad guy from the Lorax.
Yeah, for real.
Speaks for the trees, or that was the bad guy, right?
No, the good guy.
The Lorax was the bad guy.
The Lorax is like the bad guy.
Stopping industry.
He's getting in the way.
Preventing. Yeah.
The Onceler was just a hard-working man, just trying to make his ends meet. The Lorax has to come in.
He wants to buy into this?
This is bullshit.
He's like, oh no, we need oxygen.
Kevin O'Leary
SJW
wants to invest
cuckery.
into this.
Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary, what a guy. Mr. Wonderful.
One of these episodes, these asterisk episodes, we just gotta like watch Shark Tank episodes and judge what the hell is happening. Because some of these products are crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or there's a lot that are like.
Whoa,
could be a
Kevin
good
O'Leary's
idea, but it's
invested in
half-baked.
Boost Oxygen? I don't mean to talk over you, but that's just crazy.
And now it's
no,
everywhere.
please.
And now it's everywhere. Thank
Yeah,
you,
now
folks.
it's everywhere, dude.
Thank you, folks, for the deal. Let's sucker people real quick into buying air.
Yeah, there they are. Is it safe?
Reviews.
I want real reviews, not like this guy
Yeah,
Reviewopedia that.
We need the glass door for Boost Oxygen. Amazon's gotta have it. They always got this
Product
shit.
reviews.
Yeah, I know we're going crazy for oxygen right now, but I think this would be worth
Well,
it.
you know, one
This is
element down.
fascinating. The world
One
of-
element down. Few more to
Where
go.
are the reviews?
Modified
Okay.
oxygen.
Ratings. Some of the tabs didn't work, so I was able to get a replacement with no
Well-
problem. Okay, right off the bat, I felt like I got ripped off because canisters were
It's
so
the same
like
bottle,
I
they
didn't
just
think.
give it back to him.
Yeah, like what? Well, I was wrong.
I
Okay,
think meant
so
to say light. This person is just not a very good writer.
yeah, what a fucking idiot.
Well, that's the thing. It would feel like an empty can, but then they're pressurized, so you hit the little press down thing, and they go. Tss.
And it
You
really
know?
hits you in the back of the throat.
Sometimes you need a hit of oxygen just to get you.
Through the day. This
I
was
was thinking of
recent.
that.
This was recently, June 26, 2022. They claim you get 95% pure oxygen, which I do not believe is true. Not sure where
don't
they
believe
get that
this is
number
true.
from, but to me, it's not accurate. I've worked in healthcare for over 20 years, so I've had my fair share of
I know
oxygen.
what I'm talking. I've been
Well-
a nurse for 20 years.
But my thing is, aren't you just a human? So everyone has had their fair share of oxygen. Taking this item, it did not increase endurance, recovery, mental acuity, and performance. Unable to return as Amazon does not allow. Purchased
It's
this
like
on
I'm
my
returning my
honeymoon.
can.
Why? Anyway, moving on. Why would you purchase that on your honeymoon? Okay, so oxygen wins.
You know, you need a boost.
I mean, shit. Okay,
Everyone needs it.
so everyone knows about aluminium.
All the sex.
All the sex.
Yeah, everybody knows about that. That's a pretty good one.
Aluminium.
I like it. It helps me
In a
cook
lot
things
of our
faster.
computing products.
It's in our computing products.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
okay for now. We haven't done much, so we don't have like a reference.
Is it responsible for the internet?
It helps,
Is it?
I think.
AI or AL?
Well, then maybe
Oh,
that's
no,
bad.
So it's not.
It's Al.
Maybe it could be. So, did you do this already? Wait, have we gone over these?
Yeah.
What an element.
Years?
Did we
What
say
an
this? Did I miss
okay,
all
top.
that?
No. I typed this in.
Did I black out?
We got what an element. Then we got a necessary element. Then we got okay element.
Okay element.
Then we got
That's
melement.
No.
Melament's like a little bit like maybe it's not so good.
Yeah. It's like don't want to
I
see
don't
that
want to see
element.
that element.
Element. And
Yes.
F no. So.
Wait a minute. Can we talk about the last one? What the hell?
You know.
Those don't even create it.
Exactly. Probably most of those dumb elements that don't really exist and cost us a lot of money just to throw stupid chemicals together.
And if we don't feel like it, we don't have to put one on the board like that. We don't want to look up or like we don't know what this is.
That we don't
Fuck
even
counseling,
want to
yeah.
look at.
Mostly.
What?
Wait.
Whoa, controversial. we all
You can't just do that to me.
Gives us bones. That's our.
Now I've watched Steven Universe once, so I recognize a lot of these already.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
And
An
so I'll be able to
educational
tell
show.
Exactly. I'll be able to tell you. about
Carbon.
We kind of need it.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah.
It's one of the big dogs. We're made of carbon. So if you're not breathing oxygen, you could at least thank carbon for at least the few moments of life you'll have before you suffocate.
That's right.
So
Carbon is the last.
yeah. So, and we
Carbon-
also
Carbon dating.
carbon dating. Yeah, if you want to look
Carbon
up stuff
date.
from the past.
Not often enough, am I right?
Now hydrogen here, it's a pretty good element. It's a pretty good element. You mix it with
I agree.
oxygen, you get some water.
We'll get some
Yeah.
water out of a little two of them.
Yeah, and if you take
Hydro,
one of them and put it together, you get alcohol.
There you
So
go.
So probably the perfect combination. if you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alcohol, so it's just one oxygen and a hydrogen?
It's one oxygen and one hydrogen. Where water is H2O. It's so weird that elements will change that crazily. Yeah. Because you definitely don't want to be sipping on alcohol for your whole life, but just add one little hydrogen.
Well,
comes water.
One little thing.
That's why you get dehydrated off of.
Yep.
What happens if you add a third hydrogen?
It becomes. Oh, what is that?
Yeah, true.
There's. What is that? Is that? I forget what it's called.
It becomes even more.
There's H3O. Hydronium, yeah, hydronium.
Hydronium.
The ultimate, it hydrates you instantly.
What is that?
One drop's all you need. There
For
you
real,
go.
though.
Forget a wall.
You just your veins turn like
that sounds like a Pokemon.
You're moist.
You're just dripping. Just instantly start sweating.
It's like each level of hydration.
What?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going H4.
You're like a damp sponge.
What's this guy doing? He's drinking heavy
You're like
water?
a slug. You leave a trail wherever you go.
You walk around and like squelch, like
does form
it's like when you get.
Normally, deuterium is very rare, existing only about.
Oh.
What's going on here?
He's drinking water.
Who the hell is this? Why does he look like me?
Tritium is radioactive. In fact,
He said he's gonna drink heavy water, which I'm assuming is hydronium.
Okay.
Okay.
Heavy.
I know that you guys may ask if heavy water is radioactive.
What if he just dies?
Oh, it has heavy water. It is.
Is this a
not?
snuff?
It's not. It's not.
It's
through the glass, but
die.
this heavy water is not.
I hope it doesn't die.
It's like you drown if you.
Radioactive anyway.
Cody's lab. It's obviously the corner of his living room.
Tritium than normal water would because
He's at home, comfortable.
process would probably also
He's got a nice water wheel.
Probably also concentrate the tritium.
So
Are you gonna sip it or
so
not,
if you
dude?
concentrate the tritium, it's actually inedible. So I'm not really worried about the radiation.
You gonna make her sip it? That's your girlfriend.
Dang.
That's your wife.
That's mean.
That's your baby's mom.
She's like, okay, I guess. What is this?
Rest in peace to this woman.
Tastes like water.
Yeah, it tastes sweet.
Tastes sweet. Interesting.
Why is he
It's the
smiling
heavy
like that? And now you set the tracker, so I'll always know where you're at. Alright, well,
He's
that's...
a scientist. You can't
Josh,
trust
enlighten
this
us a
guy.
little bit on hydronium. Is heavy water hydronium?
I don't know. Let's see. Heavy water hydronium. Because
So it's just another word for it?
it's deuterium oxide, 2H2O. So it's two H's
Oh.
and two O's.
Okay.
And hydronium is not that. So it's...
No, I think it is. I think it's just another word for it, right?
No, it says...
No. Heavy water
No,
is deuterium oxide or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has
I'm pronouncing it
two...
wrong.
No, you're right. Deuterium
Pay
oxide.
attention.
It has two hydrogens and two oxygens with it, where hydronium has three hydrogens and one oxygen. Can you drink hydronium?
All caps.
The best hydration.
That's hydration drinks.
It is nothing more than a hoax. What? Wait. I don't know what that means. Can you drink hydronium? Electrolyzed water has been approved. It has been approved by the Japanese Ministry of Health, but by
Here we
no
go.
other drinking. So only in Japan you can.
They know something,
It's
man.
gamer fuel.
You
Clearly.
know they're always
Yeah.
on to something over there.
They say
Discovery alert.
according to the American Food and Drug Administration and the Federal Trade Commission, it is nothing more than a hoax.
That's a little World War II
So
leftovers.
they think it's not.
That's
They
nothing.
think it's not real.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
just some-
saying.
Hydronium?
That's just some disrespect.
I'm
towards
fascinated
what
by
the Japanese have
hydronium now.
obviously found.
Is it on the? Is it on the table? Can we rank it somewhere?
Hydronium, no, because it's a combination of all of these.
Ah,
It's not like a natural element on its own. That's the thing about the
Missing
periodic
gamer
table.
fuel.
These are all the like Lego blocks that we have in the world, and then we make compounds.
of course.
So we out here. Magnesium's pretty good for you, I think.
Oh yeah, I take
is their
magnesium
step-by-step
supplements
What is
sometimes.
What's magnesium good for?
I take the supplements sometimes.
Constipation. No, I was kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Antacid, low magnesium for pregnancy complications called preeclampsia and eclampsia, for example. Okay.
Oh yeah, preeclampsia is bad.
Sounds like just what the doctor ordered.
That's what the girl in Downton Abbey died of.
Oh, really? Magnesium
Yeah,
poison?
the young spoiler for Downton Abbey, but yeah,
Well-
the youngest daughter in childbirth gets
Well, you didn't-
preeclampsia and dies.
You didn't have to say that.
Oh.
Yeah, look at this guy.
I was.
Oh, okay, he's a little jacked, but he's got his little.
How we ingest magnesium through our diet and supplements and through what happens to the magnesium in our body? What role does it play within our body?
He's got his little turn of the century mustache.
So we have hydrogen,
So that's how you know he's like a secret douchebag.
boron, carbon, nitrogen.
Like he thinks he's literally, yeah, because he thinks he's smarter than all the women that he's hooked up with.
Table.
He doesn't.
Wait.
That's what
We're
it
making a
means.
lot of assumptions. We're making
Look at him.
To be honest,
But look at him. He doesn't even look at us for real. He just keeps drawing.
He's been working on his arms too much, too. And that's how you know.
And that's what he really made this video for, is to show his physique. He's not really trying to show his... He shows girls this on their first
Tight
date.
shirt.
And he's like, you don't understand what I'm talking about? Well, let's go back to my apartment. I can explain it better. And then he just rails.
Are you familiar with alpha culture?
Yeah, that's what he's right now, he's really formulating what the red pill is made out of. And that's why he's using red ink. And if you really look, no... NO, I don't know. I was trying to make a joke about the elements I see. Dang, he's saying way too much about magnesium right now.
So what is magnesium good for?
I wanted just a summary, and he's just talking about...
This guy's clearly got a diet of pure magnesium.
Dude,
That's
look
why
at
he's-
him.
What if it's gibberish,
What is this
though?
thumbnail?
Positive sodium, negative chloride, together the charges cancel each other out, and they'll just chloride.
Just flexing his
Dr.
muscles.
Matt, Dr.
And
Oh,
look
that's
looking-
a different guy, right?
Stood.
Not the Dr. Matt. Oh, it's Dr. Matt and Dr. Mike. So Dr. Is this him without glasses?
Dr.
That's it?
Sexy and Dr. Stud.
Is that the only
Look at him.
difference?
The little bitmojis.
Now we all know that going into the gym, lifting weights, undergoing resistance training increases our muscle mass, muscle volume, muscle size, and muscle cross-sectional area. All of
Isn't that
which
the same
is
guy with just without
It
glasses?
is.
How does this
Do you
affect us?
even
Also,
live?
Yeah,
mechanisms
in
to promote
bleached
muscle
hair.
growth. But the first thing we need
Yeah,
even lift, bro?
probably.
So he's like, this is the beta me. This is beta me, whatever Mike is to him.
wide.
Whatever.
Wide.
So magnesium is good for you, I think. It's necessary.
Necessary.
Yeah, so basically...
I'm not knocking my socks
Great
off, but it should be there.
Well, apparently it got this guy split personality disorder, and he's making money off of it. What do you guys think about Californium? Isn't that just weed?
Which one?
Hold on.
CA.
Californium CF right here, 98.
Yeah, that's,
It's pollution from the 405 and weed.
Californium is a radioactive chemical element with symbol CF and atomic number 98.
Alright.
The element was first synthesized in 1950 at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory in the University of California Radiation Laboratory by bombarding
The
tritium
music
particles
kicks
with
in.
4 ions. It is an actinide element, the sixth transuranium element to be synthesized, and has the second
Hold
highest
on, let
atomic
me
mass of all the
turn
elements
that
that have
bit.
been produced in amounts large enough to see with the unaided eye, after einsteinium. The element was named after the university and the state of California by the +3 oxidation state. The
It's
most
just
stable
this
of
thing
Californium's
floating.
20 known isotopes is Californium-251,
What does
which has a
Californium
half-life
do?
of
And
898
the music.
Well,
Is it what
Helium without the
California is
particles,
made out
helium
of?
4 ions. It is an actinide element, the sixth transuranium element to be
If it's what
synthesized,
California
and
is
has the
made out
second
of,
highest
maybe we should
atomic
put it
mass of all
over.
the elements that have been produced in amounts large enough to see with the
This
unaided
is my
eye.
favorite
after
video of all time.
Einsteinium. I think if the element was made
State of California.
in the state of
Why are we
California...
doing this
State of 800
episode?
Earth's crust.
It's an educational one. I think
We gotta
we're,
come into the realizations.
we're teaching our
no.
audience something.
Hafnium? Are they just making this stuff up?
I told you that these are the ones that they don't know about.
Germanium.
This is like 7th generation Pokemon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh,
Isn't there a chair in Pokemon? They're now like remixing
keys,
Pokemon,
there's
aren't
ice
they?
cream.
Like I heard about Pooper.
There's Sea
Oh, wow.
Titan. He's like a
Sea
blimp
Titan.
whale, ice type.
Okay, potassium. I
Potassium,
like
good.
potassium.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good for
bananas.
you.
Potassium to live.
Kiwis.
And actually, it like
What an element.
on the micro
Actually,
level.
can I just... I'd go necessary. I don't know.
No say? Okay. Well, I think it's really good because
Yeah.
it helps with your eyes and your reaction time and things like how the your electrical waves travel through your body. It helps do it faster and without obstruction. So it helps your reaction. Yeah, it's so.
And it tastes good.
It
So-
tastes
You
good.
made him compelling enough
Now
argument.
Krypton doesn't exist, so I don't know why it's there. What the hell?
That's
Is
from
it?
Superman.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, this is
Yeah.
a bogus. This is a bogus list, guys. Can we choose a new list?
this is probably
No,
really
no,
on
we're
there.
in it now.
Start over.
Look at this guy.
So Krypton is one of the
Yeah, it was
noble
Superman's
gases.
planet.
It's not very reactive.
Look at this
but it
dude.
does
Oh
react
my
with the element
God.
fluorine.
I love this guy. This
Jim
guy's like a
Turner,
cartoon
who was my
scientist.
supervisor when I did my doctorate, was
So
one of
he-
the first
it's
person
giving-
to
it's
discover
giving
Hey, hold on.
scientist.
Listen, did you hear that? Name drop.
What?
Real quick.
Okay,
reactive.
sorry.
Listen
but
to
it does
Lou.
react
Listen.
with the element fluorine.
And he lets it linger. That's the best part.
It's not very
Fluorine.
reactive,
He's like, I'm doing my job. Now I'm gonna freaking stunt on you.
but it does react with the element fluorine. Jim Turner, who was my
That
supervisor
look.
when I did my doctorate, was the
He did.
first person to discover that fluorine could react
He
with
literally.
krypton.
He's like, my supervisor was the first guy to discover fluorine can react with krypton, by the way. So I think I know what the fuck I'm talking about. When it comes-
Pause. Yeah,
That
wait
made
for
me-
it.
Yeah.
Superman
That's-
It's
son.
not very
No, but
reactive.
just watch. Like, he's like, I'll do my job, and then I'm a stunt on the academic
So
community.
krypton is one of the noble gases. It's not very reactive,
Noble.
but it does react with the element fluorine. Jim Turner, who was my supervisor when I did my doctorate, was the first person to discover that
By the
fluorine
way.
could react with krypton. But even that reaction requires quite bright light to break the bond between the fluorine
Oh, like
atoms
his
and
accent.
to react. But krypton can also be
Who
used
shot
Did he
this?
not
The
use
director
his
of The
set?
Office?
when mixtures of krypton and the fluorine containing
Like, why is it
compounds
zooming in and out?
very
I
bright,
love that.
pulses or intense pulses of
That makes
ultraviolet
the-
light.
And here's the
Some years
mess.
ago, we had a professor
Yeah, look
who
at
used
his
a
whole-
really big
to the mess.
krypton
He's like,
fluoride laser.
you think my hair was
And when he
messy? Look
switched
at
it on
where
and
I
the
do
beam hit
work
the wall,
at.
It burned
makes
a hole
serving-
right through the wall,
serving
so he
these
knew where to make the hole
scientists.
to get his beam into the next lab.
All right, dude. Congratulations, University of
University
Nottingham.
of Nottingham.
Of course he's British as heck.
Yes.
Of course he's British. I love these videos. Yay, chemistry. All right, Laura Love. Go outside more.
A lie.
Okay.
So do we know what krypton is? Other
Nope,
than
didn't
Superman?
learn
No,
anything.
no, he just
Didn't learn
really just
anything.
told us it's an element on the table, then stunned on us about
I
his
do like the name,
Jim
though.
Turner. I
You
do like
know-
the name.
I like the name.
The Jim Turner.
Melamint.
Turner, the name.
Yeah, Melament's okay. Because
'Cause
Jim
it-
Turner figured out that it was the first, he made it react with fluorine to produce a light. And that guy was his,
No, it required light. It required light, but compared to what? He said requires more light. Then what? It's like he came in halfway through a sentence.
he tried to explain a whole element in 9 seconds. And
Run
then
it
in
back.
a whole experiment in 50 seconds. So, we're not going to
We're not gonna
understand it.
get
Krypton
through. We're not
is
gonna
one
get
of
through
the,
this
um,
fast. I just
noble
realized
gases.
there's a
It's
lot
not
of
very
these.
Yeah, there are.
But
Spending
it
so
does
much time
react with
on
Yeah,
the
that's true.
element
We're doing okay. All right, let's move on. We need-
That was a joke.
We need iron. We need iron.
Iron necessary.
It's a very good
Good.
element.
Helps.
Yeah,
stuff.
what an element.
Yeah.
It helps your blood.
Let's get the ones we know.
Yeah. Let's go through those.
Tennisine?
Well, silicone is kind of getting popular through the years.
Oh yeah.
With all
Got
the
a whole
fake
valley.
women walking around.
I wouldn't say
I mean,
necessary for some, maybe.
well, if we want the internet, it is very necessary for the apps in the Silicon Valley,
Okay,
as
we
you
could
pointed
say
out.
necessary.
It's necessary.
You know, it's not.
This will be our downfall. Silicone will kill the carbon organisms, but that's fine.
Okay. Well.
It's actually the only element that makes sense for other beings. If there's aliens that aren't made out of carbons, they're most likely be made out of silicone.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
they're gonna like see like.
That's hot.
I was gonna say they're gonna see with women like with all the plastic surgery and be like this one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty
we
much.
get them.
Yeah, pretty much. Chlorine, it's good for disinfecting our water. Like, you know,
yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah, but it turns your hair green.
You
Yeah,
can
it's
make
true.
weapons out of it. You can make poisonous gas.
Yeah.
If you mix it with, was it chlorine and ammonia? You make a World War I
Is this-
poison gas.
Is this
That's
what
pretty cool.
salt is? Is as well. Sodium chlorine.
Yeah, you're right.
Sodium
You
chloride.
throw sodium with it, and
I put it in the hot tub to have it produce chlorine because it's salt water. So I put in sodium chloride, a big bag of that salt, and then turns it into
Bag of
chlorine.
that salt.
yeah.
Also, the smell of chlorine makes me think of like being at a hotel pool,
Oh yeah.
like
For
you're
real.
traveling, like as a kid.
Mhm.
Even just passing by it, you
You
get
just
a
walk
whiff.
by like the hotel pool, and you're like,
Oh, I know where we are.
reeks of chlorine.
Ugh.
All right, well, chlorine.
Anyway,
Shout out to you, chlorine. We got we got
we got
copper.
iodine, lead,
Copper. Looks nice.
Okay.
Copper's looks nice. It's really conductive element.
What do you
Conductive,
think?
true. Maybe
like
necessary
it.
then.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, necessary. We could.
I think we'll discover there's a lot of necessary elements in the world.
Yeah, we kind of need almost all of them.
We kind of do.
Except the ones that don't exist, like freaking Krypton, and obviously.
Oh,
like,
we'll get to them.
Yeah.
We'll get to them.
But we got nitrogen,
don't you
which is
worry
pretty.
Oh,
It's pretty
Nitrogen
necessary for the
is-
atmosphere.
Yes.
it's what night is made out of. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's why they call it that.
That's why they call it the night. Yeah, exactly.
I'll put it
all
up there. I'll put it
nitrogen's
up one
in there.
element. You can also get like.
Oh yeah,
Liquid nitrogen is pretty cool to cool things down.
it
with.
is. It can freeze anything and turn it into
Yeah, it's like kind of a superpower. Or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we got lead. We got that a lot in our water. So we got a lot of Poison.
Lead.
residual
It's a bad
poison.
news one, right? Lead's a problem.
Yeah, but it
element.
also we need it for our pencils. So it's kind of
Do we?
That's true, and I am an artist, so.
Graphite.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
I put
graphite.
it in. It's
yeah.
okay, I guess. Maybe a melamint.
Yeah, that's a little melamint. And PB
Melamint.
is kind of stupid looking together like that. So yeah, especially with it's lead. Like what?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, no. Should
Okay,
be LE.
I picked up calcium and forgot about it. Calcium is definitely
Calcium
necessary.
is-
Maybe what
Oh,
an
it's
element
bones.
because we got our bones.
Bone factory.
We got our bones. We wouldn't be able to leave the water without calcium.
No,
So
exactly.
yeah. Okay, so just gotta look
Yeah.
through some of these.
Bromine is like kind of meh.
Bromine.
I'm just naming ones I see here. Cobalt, maybe meh as well.
Kind of like just look at it instead of you guys talking, like people talking.
It's
about.
like
No, it's that guy
talking
again.
about.
Oh, I
Oh,
remember
it's
this.
unique.
I remember this in
They're all
school.
It's really not uncommon for the area around a bromine bottle to be rusted, discolored, and decrepit.
Shut the.
Some gloves and goggles. We're ready to open up the bromine.
Why are you in your grandpa's
The first thing
garage
you'll
doing
notice
this?
is the fuming that comes
That
out.
coat is way
Like I said
too big
before,
on him.
the
Show him
bromine
what a real
vaporizes
coat
quite
looks like.
readily, and it's oh god, fumes profusely.
Yeah, see, this is
Stunting
what
on him.
we're talking about. This guy's amateur hour.
He really should be doing this in the fume hood if it fumes the way it did. You see how it fumed up?
Hey,
He shouldn't be
Yeah.
doing this in
Unsafe
open
conditions.
air. Yeah. He's
Arrest
breathing-
him.
Look at him.
The bromine vapor
Ah.
is heavier than air, so when I tip the bottle, you can see.
Bro,
into the
you
beaker
should
and
be
all
in a
over the
fume
table.
hood.
The density of liquid
That's cool looking. though.
evaporation.
It is
and
cool
bromine
looking.
Bad,
I
but-
decided to
That's
put a
pretty
little bit of the
sick.
bromine on a watch glass.
It is really
and
cool
see
when
how
you
it
go
takes to
ahead and
disappear.
breathe in
That's
that.
like a kid, like when you think
Even
of
though it
chemistry
evaporates
and it's
quickly,
like
I'm not going to
smoking
bore you
like
by bringing
that.
it out in
Yeah.
real time, so I've sped things up.
Dang,
In
it
total,
evaporates
took about 4
really
minutes to
fast.
completely disappear, and this is with very little to
Did you
no
breathe
air
that in?
Forms. It quickly reacts
He is.
with other
Like,
elements.
he has to be.
Just
It's probably
inhales
not
it.
vented.
Dang, he got a whole
Bromine isn't
setup
just
in
a
his garage.
question. We start with-
Okay, well, bromine
Look
is
at
cool.
that.
Still didn't learn what
Bromine
bromine is, but just got to look. It's a cool element.
It
I kind of
does.
feel like none of these
Okay.
videos are telling
I think it's okay.
I think that's okay.
It seems
It's
okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool. I would fluorine.
If an
is-
element can do a little trick, I feel like that's gotta pump it
Yeah.
up.
It's
You
gotta
don't know what
pump
it
it up.
does. Like,
If it looks like that, if it fumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if it's got a
If
little
it's got a
showmanship,
little-
we'll be like,
changes
alright.
color or something.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Exactly.
So we got fluorine.
All right.
You get two of those, you get fluoride.
Fluoride.
Right.
Okay, so good, right, for the teeth and stuff. And
Not so good for the water, though. Not too much of it, at least. Some is okay.
Delicate balance of nature and all that bullshit.
Yeah, but it can be useful.
Yeah, it can be useful.
Why is this? Do you guys see the one that's lowercase? Why is that the case?
Because they messed up. That's not. Elements are always supposed to have the first one capitalized, so he just messed up. He's an idiot.
Pretty bad. That's pretty sad.
Ooh, sulfur.
Sulfur.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Bad
non-metal, the bad metal, the
Bad smell.
bacteria likes to eat it
just
and
for that
produce
alone,
it.
maybe meh or even.
I don't want to see
I don't
it.
see it.
I
I
don't
kind of
wanna
wanted to see it.
You want to see
smell
it?
before you see it.
I
Yeah.
don't want to smell it either. I don't want. Can you
smells
change
like
that
a
to
lot, man.
sense? I don't want to sense that element.
I don't want to sense that. I want to sense it in whatsoever, bro. Get that out of
In any form.
here. And now neon. I feel like
Neon.
that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah, what an element. Very cool.
Yeah.
cool.
It lights
Another
up
one
the
that could do a
sky.
trick.
Noble
Yep.
gas. A noble gas.
We're putting it
yeah.
at the very top for that. I see.
Yep.
The ones that keep us alive and then pretty.
Yeah.
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 I love it.
Dude, it's got the best vibes out of any.
The
Like,
best vibes.
dude, honestly, I miss neon lights, like, compared to all the LED
would
stuff
love
that's so
neon.
aggressive. Neon is, like, way more, it has a softer
The
glow.
voltage through the gas
Can you
it
just
begins to glow
search
with a red
12-hour
orange light.
neon
The luminescence
compilation?
intensity will depend on the voltage and the gas pressure. The gas
Argon,
pressure
the
He is
hottest
German.
gas
is in a
on Earth.
roadway in a crowd. The electrons in the
Oh,
atom of neon
just like
are not inclined
Germanite
to
or
wander
the
around.
other.
The fact that
element.
the voltage is not very large on in the atom
Hey,
of
see, there's some
neon
neon.
are not
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, there's
What's this with
sulfur.
argon? Oh, he's sulfur. Okay, yeah.
All right, we'll go with the
sulfur
argon.
burns
See the.
quite well with a dual
Oh,
blue
yeah,
flame,
right after the,
forming sulfur dioxide. This gas has a very unpleasant smell, often sulfur
See?
liquid
Told ya.
with a very
See, we
unpleasant
did-
odor, and then nitrous oxide, which
Okay, boy. What are you do showing
I
people
didn't
how
go
to kill
first. I
people
didn't
now?
go.
That's what you're doing. Like, you gotta calm down.
Where was the argon?
Yeah, where's the
thing?
argon? Argon,
Yeah,
the
argon.
hottest gas.
It's my favorite
Gassed.
Pokemon.
Gassed.
The hardest of gas. Down.
looks unremarkable in a sealed ampule. It doesn't have a taste, a smell, and it's colorless. However, argon can be seen thanks to its luminescence when high-frequency alternating current is conducted.
Yeah, I work with
through
argon
Oh,
now.
this
size
is
in
the-
order to glow the
So
gas
it's
in the
pretty cool.
ampule. It needs to be
Oh.
under lower pressure.
This is
It's
that
like
thing where you
100
touch
times less
it.
plasma.
intense than the atmospheric pressure. In the dark, it is clearly seen that argon glows bright
This is
white.
that thing
It is
where
so
you touch
due
that
to the
ball
fact that the
and
gas is
there's
a
vibrating
light ball.
in it.
under the influence of electric field. We shut down the gas supply and began our observation
Did we say that already?
in temperatures. If to freeze an ampule with argon in liquid nitrogen, in some time there will form a small piece of solid argon on the bottom of the ampule. This piece smells
Chemistry's crazy.
I
yo.
can't even see it though.
Well, that's the
It's
thing,
that
argon
little.
is,
It's
like,
that.
sneaky.
It's that little white.
sometime
gas.
there will
It's the
form
white-
a small
It's
piece
where-
of
yeah,
solid argon
odorless,
on the bottom of
colorless.
the ampule. This piece melts very quickly
Yeah.
and
You see that?
then away.
Because
that
it's kind of
white sediment.
evaporating now, like as
Yeah.
you holding it there. Oh yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So argon.
Argon's kind of neat. Yeah, nothing wrong
Argon
with
is
argon.
kind of neat.
Like, okay, it's an okay
Yeah,
element.
It's an okay element.
It be getting the job done. It be piquing our interest. So,
Oh, helium.
oh yeah, helium. It be-
Helium, good one.
That's a good one. Makes for really fun moments when you're a kid.
really fun.
Josh, you
That's
just
the
cast
first
it,
thing
cast
I
it.
thought of.
He. There you go.
Hee hee. And that's just,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I'm sorry
it's
about
okay.
that.
It is necessary in the atmosphere, but it's not necessary as nitrogen. So don't get it twisted.
It's okay. Yeah, you're right.
It's
It's
alright.
fun, but
fun.
Yep, and we okay, so
Yep.
the next one, sodium.
Titanium. All right. Yeah.
Oh, the sodium.
Nah.
You don't like it?
love it.
Oh, you love it?
Oh
Why
yeah, I
do you
like
say
salt.
Yeah, salt's pretty
We
good.
need
It's kind of
sodium.
it's necessary.
Have you guys ever had like low sodium chips? They suck.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
not
Oh,
tasty
yeah.
as tasty.
No.
it shows how bland the world is without salt.
Oh yeah. Sodium's like good.
Oh, it's like good.
Putting that in my system, baby.
I like salty. I like olives. Yeah.
Do you like nickels?
I like olives too, man. Yeah.
Nickel. Where'd it go?
Nick-
Nickel's all right.
One of my favorite rappers,
Nickel?
Royce the 5'9".
If it was a girl, it'd be Nicole.
Yeah, is that okay?
True.
Metal Mint.
Your Nicole name.
Oh, I think it's okay.
Yeah, nickel's fine. Nothing never bothered
Nickelodeon.
me.
I don't know much about barium. I just know it's an earth in the second row.
What do you do with a dead scientist? You bury
What is
him.
antimony? SB?
Antimonium?
Is
Antimony?
that what you have to pay?
Antimony is one of those.
Alimony.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Oh, yeah, right.
Antimony.
The life-saving
Legal thing.
toxin.
It's like illegal.
Thanks to Babbel,
Whoa.
a language learning
so
app
it's a
for
little
sponsoring.
duality.
Oh my
To
god.
absorb it through your skin. So
Get
it
this
might not
mind,
exactly
like the
sound like something
video.
you'd want to welcome into your life. But
Before
as it
I
happens,
even
this particular
started.
toxin isn't just harmful, it's also useful. And it
Sorry,
can even save
that was
your life.
mean.
Antimony
I was
is number
mocking
51
him.
on the periodic table. It's not a metal, but it's not a metal either. It's officially
What?
called a metalloid,
Okay.
which means it
Okay.
looks like a metal, but it isn't as strong. And as humans,
it's a
our relationship with antimony
metalloid.
is complicated. And gastrointestinal issues. And just to put a cherry on top, it can also mess with cells' DNA and cause cancer.
Whoa.
Well,
then
that
I don't
doesn't
know.
sound promising.
How is it useful?
So there are
So
plenty of good
life-saving
reasons to be wary,
toxin.
but it's hard to
So
completely
a
cut
life-saving
antimony out of our lives
toxin?
because it also has lots of useful properties. In particular, it's durable, it's tough, and when it's combined with other elements, it
It's
can
a
make
metal,
things
it's not a
fire-resistant.
metal,
For
it's
instance, today
life-saving
used
because
as
it's
fire
cancer.
resistant.
Okay, so because it makes things fire resistant, he's willing to take cancer.
To products
Whoa,
like
let's-
flexible
let's
PVC,
hear
which is a
more.
type
There
of plastic
are
you
other
can find in certain types
options,
of flooring and plumbing,
like
and even
way
rain boots.
better
Those chemical
options.
properties also make it an important
Oh, yeah,
ingredient
put
in
it on
everyday
your
products, like
feet.
batteries, ceramics, and certain paints. And it's used as a catalyst in the chemical reactions that produce polyester fabrics and the clear lightweight plastic that's used for bottled water. So it's basically everywhere, especially because anytime it's used as a catalyst for chemical
Okay,
reactions, some
great.
small fraction typically makes it into the product itself.
So wait, this thing
I
that
don't know.
causes
Health officials say
cancer?
small amounts
Sold
aren't
on
enough
it.
to harm you.
Yeah,
And while
it's
there's
like
not a ton
rubber
of
and
research on the
plastic.
topic, the amount of antimony in our
That's what
everyday
it's
products
for.
is typically considered small enough to be safe. But we don't just keep antimony around for its practical uses. For thousands of years, people have known antimony not just as a toxin, but as a healer.
Alright, whatever. Antimony is okay, I guess. It
You
gives
know,
us
I
plastic
don't know.
bottles,
I'm so much
but it
more
can
than a
also
bad
cause
person.
cancer.
I'm a good person.
It's a
So-
element. I'm a
Yeah.
little.
I'm not cool
Yeah.
on it causing
careful with
cancer
it.
and being a little bit in our plastic water bottles.
He's okay in very small doses, but
Yeah.
Ooh, iodine.
Iodine, yeah, they use that a lot to dye our
It's
cells.
important for injuries and like.
Yeah.
In your
You know.
thyroid.
I say it's necessary.
Yeah, it's yeah, it does some good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Berkelium, I guess, is from
Nice and
Berkeley.
short, I
So let's
like that
move
one.
on to. We're getting down to the wire. Okay, we got gold. We got gold.
Oh well, gold.
Hey,
I mean,
you.
you gotta. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, you, give me that gold. Hey, G, give me that silver.
you. Hey, you. Give me that gold.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
I
real.
is it
remember that.
necessary?
Still
Yeah.
remember that.
Or what an element.
An
'Cause
AG,
really-
so that's silver. Then.
Yeah, where's that at? Ag.
Egg.
Where's that? Yeah, there you go. Oh, dropped it. Ag. There you are.
Butterfingers.
Butterfinger.
Yeah, necessary. You gotta have that silver.
No, necessary. We gotta know who's second place. We gotta know who's not the
hold
best.
On. Why are we putting those so high up?
Because they're valuable.
Gold and silver?
Because they
They're
look
valuable.
good. Or...
Yeah, they look good.
And
Time's
also,
enough these days. Just we're just material podcasts.
well, they're also in our
Sometimes
cell
so
phones.
much.
I guess we made the.
And Josh said they're part of the earth, so.
And they're in our cell phones. We kind of
They're
need it.
part of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said they're part of our
Unlike
cell
some of these other elements that aren't part of the earth.
Okay.
All right.
Was that too much?
No.
Was that too bitter?
No, we got the phosphorus going now. I don't know what phosphorus. This phosphorus, is that a preservative?
I think mainly of like phosphorus grenades, those ones that get like really bright and like disintegrate you basically. Yeah, phosphorus bombs. They're like
President Zelensky just accused Russia
Scary.
of fire. Bombs, rockets, mortars, and shells loaded with white phosphorus
Hang on.
ignite as soon as that chemical substance comes into contact with the air, essentially upon delivery. If they land on a person, they can burn that person all the way down to the bone. And if the person
Oh.
survives,
Yeah.
they can suffer respiratory damage, infection, and organ failure as a result. So it's illegal to use phosphorus bombs on civilian targets, and most definitely
Oh,
U.S.
God.
military.
Okay, phosphorus. You're kind of a
used by US military.
douchebag.
Whoa, okay, hang on.
Dangerous.
Before we reveal any.
I'll put you on the Eula, man.
We're not trying to get on any
we don't like
radars
that.
here.
Don't want to get burnt down to the bone.
It's in there causing death and destruction everywhere you go.
Speaking of uranium,
Oh, man. Uranium bombs.
Ooh, yeah. I always think about that in the SpongeBob Fun song,
plankton.
where Plankton's like, "Use for uranium." Bombs.
Bombs. The pause. What a pause,
Yeah.
right? Iconic.
I wish there was a double S elements and then I could stick yttrium right at the end and spell something funny here.
Oh, what could it be? What could it be?
But anyway, we're moving on to
Anyway,
we're moving on to lithium
Tennessee.
batteries. We kind of like lithium batteries.
We like lithium around here, folks.
Doesn't it like help with people who are like insane?
Yeah, it does too. Yeah, helps their brain.
Stabilizer. Yeah.
Really?
Got to let them take lithium tablets.
Mm-hmm.
We got Platinum. Pokemon Platinum was a good game.
Good game, so it's got to have some points
Platinum,
for that.
some people would even say better than silver and gold.
No, though. No, because
I don't know.
The second generation was a great generation.
Yeah, it was.
I meant the element itself.
Because I grew up with it.
Platinum.
I meant the element.
We'll
Platinum
give it a
does
shot.
look cool.
Oh, you meant the me too, or
I meant what we were talking about.
Yeah.
The show's about. Not Pokemon.
yeah, same.
Oh wow, this is one of those dumb videos, and this led to Platinum. Whatever. Anyway,
I learned a lot. I learned a lot
from that slideshow.
Dude, we're giving like our audience like more than they're getting in like a whole semester of chemistry.
Yeah, we are.
Should
Though.
your friends listen to this one podcast episode.
They should
We
really
should charge money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is basically
I believe we're
true.
giving this out for free. This education.
We'd be borons to do that.
Hey, and what's a boron? That's an element. A metalloid. Well, let's look up a little thing, and they better not tell me something about boron bombs.
Incoming slideshow here. Explosion. Oh God. No, I don't want to watch that.
That's not boron.
Yeah.
They're lying to me, man.
Injury stuff.
Borons. Why did it show a
Increasing
penis?
testosterone for erections. That's why.
Oh,
Did we
okay.
just show?
Did we just get the monitor? Oh, well, that was. Did I just get banned?
Hey,
Okay, so they don't even have
Teddy
anything
Perkins.
about boron. So because there's no
Teddy
information on boron.
It was like Teddy Perkins, yeah.
Yeah, what's it?
There he is.
Teddy Perkins.
Those who watch Atlanta, yeah.
You'll know.
Yeah, I know about good old Teddy.
Those
We
are
already had Nickel.
One of the best.
What?
The series. We already did that one. Why is it repeat? Oh, God. This has been a bad one. Can we start over?
Start over. The vibe is off.
The vibe has been thrown. You've thrown off my groove.
I'm trying to find the ones that we know. But like they're all zinc.
We're about ready to call this an episode, I think,
Yeah,
because
'cause
we've
it's
been
like-
through the ones that we
We got the
know.
ones that count.
Yeah, for real.
Zinc is a good
matter.
one. Yeah, I
It's
take
necessary. We
Zinc,
need.
Zinc is for immune system support.
And all these other ones, if I don't recognize you, you're not necessary.
Mercury.
Oh,
Oh,
Mercury.
Mercury is bad.
Okay, Mercury is bad. Tungsten
Don't
is
wanna see
necessary. Tin is necessary. Where's Mercury? That's HG.
Mercury
That's
is
hug.
HG.
The hug element.
Top
There it is.
right.
Yep. There it is. I'm pointing, but you can't.
Don't want to sense that element
bismuth.
other than in thermometers. 'Cause I do like
But
the
it
classic.
looks kind of cool.
It does
so
look cool. But I like.
That's why it's not
Points
an
for that.
element. Yeah.
I like the classic Mercury thermometer too. That looks cool too. Tin.
Yeah.
Do we even use tin in cars?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Would you
It's fine, I guess.
keep saying my name for?
It's an element.
Gotta give it that element. Arsenic kills people, and also
Arsenic.
is in cigarettes.
Ew. Element.
Element.
Yeah, elements. Perfect.
Ugh. And then,
Moscovium.
well, yeah.
Some of
Is that
these.
from Moscow? Huh? Tungsten. What does tungsten do?
Oh, that's it's a metal related one.
I hope it's not boring.
I think it might be.
How tough is a solid rock
Mr.
of
Beast?
tungsten?
Oh, hang on.
Whoa!
About 4 inches by 4 inches by 4 inches, weighs like 40-something pounds. It's really hard to pick up with one.
Eesh.
Oh,
9
it's
millimeter
super heavy.
distances
It's
out of
dense.
heavy one.
Yeah.
You see that? It's like 4 inches by
Density.
4 inches, and it's like 40 pounds.
So far, I'm pretty sure nothing has even really scratched it. Here. So that round is coming in here, hitting, and then exploding in all directions, putting lines on our table. You can see we have 4 lines.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
4 rounds.
well, hang on.
Well, go back to the set.
True.
Wow.
Let me just fire a gun.
I want my car to be made out of tungsten.
That's the hit.
It'd be probably too heavy to move.
Yeah, for real.
Yep, that's just peeling off. Still has not even touched
Whoa,
it, but it's
it's
cool
like
to see all these lines right here in the
so
table
dense.
are where that thing is lined up. So last time it was right here.
See, okay,
So that
it's
round's
got a
coming in here,
trick.
hitting, and then exploding.
Yeah, that's
What I
cool.
mean.
Yeah,
An
that's
element
cool.
with the trick you get up, so we'll put it.
What an
It's an
element.
okay element.
I like it. I think it's really cool.
Okay, what an element.
This
Very-
could be.
I think
our
we should
metal.
make our
This
bullets out of tungsten.
Yeah, because we don't have a
Right.
metal. Well, maybe iron, but that's good for up there because it's a metal.
Well, silver and gold. Okay, I'm looking. Plutonium.
Well,
Yeah, what the fuck?
titanium.
PU. It's
Protactinium. Seaborgium.
I don't know.
Titanium. That's a real one.
Right, just for the song alone.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to see
I
as
like it.
I'm here. Yeah, I think this might be the last one. Well, gallium is also a metalloid, but I don't know exactly.
You know,
what
if
it
we
does.
missed your favorite element today, we apologize.
Yeah,
Write
I
us
mean,
a
like,
comment
suck
about
a-
it. We
suck
might
a-
put it into the next
about it.
episode or something.
Where's the titanium go?
Okay.
Titanium. Why? What's the thing against titanium?
I don't know.
It's too light. I don't know. I just don't like
Titanium
the cut
bombs.
of its jib.
This is like bomb about the every animal. What the
Explosion
whoa?
bomb.
That face.
Element.
David Guetta, I'm telling you.
The strongest metal on earth. Oh, this guy.
It's
again.
already been smeared with particles of the metal, which makes cutting unstable and dangerous.
Oh, this guy
I decided
again.
to stop the 7 altogether, to be on the safer side. Nonetheless, you can
This
see
is the
how
same
big the
guy,
edge
right?
turned out to be after cutting titanium, which
It's the
means
same
high
channel,
ductility of
the
the
German
metal,
one.
as opposite
He
to
makes-
the
you gotta
final
get-
taste of titanium.
Alright,
You
yeah.
gotta give titanium
Meanwhile,
its
plants have
due.
decided to conduct
That's what he looks
experiments
like?
comparing the
Pretty
different
good.
metals for resistance.
That guy
In
is
fact,
like
I took a sheet of
from the
aluminum,
Kingsman.
titanium, and steel of average range. The thickness of titanium and
The German accent and all, yeah.
Alright, alright.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
cool, yeah.
it's-
What an element.
On demand today.
you just went from like F that to like, you know what? I liked it.
I like it now.
What an element.
We got cobalt,
Lawrencium.
but
all
this
the ones
stuff,
that are named
all
after
this,
somebody
yeah,
I don't
all the
like.
ones that are named after something are not on the list.
They're not good.
They're not good enough. So we are really down to
What about
cobalt,
radium? That's not one you want to sense.
Radium. Huh?
radium, yeah.
RA?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Radium, radium, you say.
What's it good for? Giving you cancer? Yeah. No, thank
Radiation.
Or curing your cancer, like both, honestly.
you. I mean, it can do cool stuff, I'm sure, but
The most radioactive metal on Earth. Hi,
I think
guy.
it looks cool.
poorly
I
soluble
don't
in
wanna
water.
I don't want
Also,
to be
its
in the
chloride
same
dissolved
room
well.
with
The
it.
device invented by Pierre.
Hey, shouts out to...
These particles heat the air molecules and create
Theosole.
ions, which can conduct electricity.
What am I
and make the
looking
air
at?
around the radioactive material slightly conductive. Capacitor releases
Yo, is that
electrons,
loud?
and they can travel through the ion. No one knows the terrible effects of radiation on human health. Up to this day, many of Marie Curie's belongings are highly radiated.
Okay, she was. It's radioactive. It's nasty.
It's gross.
Yeah, you don't want
Helium?
What is-
Or don't sense it. Don't want to sense it. Oh no, we're element.
It's so bad. It's just cancer.
It's just bad.
Okay, the only other one. Okay, I saw cobalt. I saw cobalt.
But it does make things glow. It looks kind of neat. Cobalt.
Now, what
And
does
we
this
also
say?
have plutonium, which is another one of those like nuclear
Plutonium. Oh my
ones.
god, there are so many. of
Remember
these
that from Back to the
stupid
Future? It's like I
elements.
gotta get
A metal
gotta get
from
the
cat's
plutonium.
litter.
All right,
Cool.
F tier.
Cobalt is a chemical element with
Wait.
symbols
Why
in
does
both
everyone
atomic
sound
number
like this
27,
with science?
Like nickel. Last stress.
It's
silver
it's
green.
a machine.
It's scary.
Text to speech thing.
It's no people.
Oh, we kind of need it if it's in our cat litter because it'd be gross if we had a whole bunch of cat poop everywhere.
Well,
That's true. That's
So-
true.
Pretty necessary. Cadmium.
I think I'm still in Fall Guys.
Huh?
What?
Like the
You've been showing Fall Guys this whole time while we've been talking over it?
no, I mean the subject
That
of
would
the
be funny.
stream.
Oh no.
Under Fall Guys.
Under Fall Guys. Anyway,
sorry about that.
Yeah, I got
Yeah?
a crown
Oh,
last
okay.
night. That was lit.
I was playing the
That's
Sweet
the
Peas.
element funnium.
All right, to be honest,
Was that
I
like
think
bad?
that after I throw cesium on here, we can call it because I don't know anything else about these elements. I'm a bad chemist.
What's cesium?
Yeah, what's that one?
Cesium. Cesium.
Not familiar.
The most active metal on Earth.
Oh, are you alright?
I'm
Hey,
fine,
you alright?
thank you. Yeah.
Cesium
This
in
guy-
We've
water.
always been a bit unlucky about
He's just got
the reaction of cesium in water. We've tried it several
Whoa!
times. Whoa! Explosively, but always it's been a bit of a disappointment.
It looks
Sometimes
cool.
a real disappointment.
This looks like The Office now.
Huh. This is look exactly like The Office.
We
You're right.
decided
So
to
it's
try
like a
quick
very
experiment to see
explosive element?
cesium
Yeah, it's
reacting with
super
the
active. Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go,
quick
Slow
demonstration
motion. Here we go.
to see what happens. This is not a carefully controlled scientific experiment.
I'm
Of course,
glad
it's
we brought
Wait,
this one
but
up, actually.
this
it's
is
controlled,
not.
so it's safe, but
Alright,
we
yeah.
haven't fixed every parameter in the way that you would do if you were doing a carefully adjusted experiment.
Whoa.
That's a nice trick. Okay, let's see slow motion.
Yeah.
Because it's a
trick.
little
Because
vial of
high-speed
it. It's gonna
filming
break
needs
the
very
vial.
bright lights. The
Look.
heat of the lights made sure that cesium, which has a low melting
Okay.
point, was nicely liquid before we broke the ampoule. When you break the ampoule, the shock of breaking it
Yeah,
broke
bro.
up the cesium into quite a few little droplets.
We saw that.
And
We're
you
watching
can see
it.
the droplets spreading out.
Just show me the
falling
thing.
towards the water.
Hurry up!
Oh, but when it
What was
hits the
surprising
water,
is
that's
like-
when it really...
Bro, that's like almost like water fireworks
have
in a
vapor
way.
trail
Yeah,
that's
that's kind of
already
cool.
active.
Yeah.
You could really stun on some fish with some cesium.
The oxygen,
New tradition.
But we think it's probably
Yeah, for real.
due to the water vapor.
You could
The
really
hot wax,
have
there's
some
quite a
people
lot
up
of
with these
vapor coming from
elements.
the water. So the
Like-
reaction
Yeah,
between
for
cesium
real.
and water begins
Like imagine
to
if that was your
develop
home security system. You just drop water and cesium.
A bucket of water and then...
vapor that is above it.
Yeah, cesium under the rug or
When
something.
these
And then
droplets hit the water.
Is this
Each
what
of the
Walter
droplets
White threw on the
starts
ground at Tuco, Salamanca?
oh, that is a good question. What did he throw on the ground that Tuco Salamanca?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, he has like a little
scene.
thing and he just slams it on the ground.
But it's not meth.
Yeah.
Okay, cesium, you at the very last judgment.
I'm gonna look that up.
What an
Final
element.
Judgment. Congratulations, you're
All right, guys. So this is pretty much the list here. We gave up on these elements.
What
They're
do you
probably
think about
great,
this?
But
They're probably alright.
the fuck them. You know, they weren't that. They're not that
And that's-
important.
And that's the power that we hold.
Okay, it was actually fulminate of mercury, a high explosive.
Fulminate?
He throws a crystal on the ground which detonates, creating an almighty explosion.
Almighty. A godlike explosion.
All Might explosion.
The almighty Heisenberg explosion.
The All Might.
That's pretty cool.
All right, guys.
That is
But
cool.
this is the list.
Fulminate.
This is the list of elements. Show your chemistry teacher and
Yeah,
professor.
Just gonna say you're wrong. These guys know what they're talking about.
And if they have a problem,
He's got a
just
lab
tell them to
coat.
add a lab coat on, and that's all you gotta. That's all you really
All
need.
you really need.
He's got it.
All right, guys. This was Koala Gang. I'm josh.ua. Shit's in the description. You already know where it's at, my guy.
I'm Dom Cellini. You can find me at Dom Cellini Art on Twitter, DomCell on Instagram, or find my comic on Webtoon, Emmy the Robot.
Please stream my latest single, Disassembled, remixed. It's on Spotify, it's on iTunes, it's on Soundcloud, it's on Tidal, it's everywhere.
And that was Beyond Our Knowledge in this bitch. Doing his thing.
The one, well, yeah.
He's more explosive
That's what
than
you're gonna
cesium,
see.
meat, and
Now
water.
you guys got some knowledge.
Ooh! You got to
Big
pay
news.
it. Pay that for it.